Yeah, when you get in a one-and-done situation, it's we picked a bad day to have a bad day. Give Colorado State credit, but we couldn't make a shot. I think they did a good job of being a little bit closer to us than they have in the other games, but I think we missed some shots, and the disappointing part, is sometimes that happens, but they beat us up in transition, and that's not something that should have happened.
Okay, questions for our student athlete?
Bethany Miller, Channel 7, New Mexico. Shai, I know how much it meant to you guys, this tournament. You guys preached about it really all season long and coming in. Just where's the mindset now in the locker room? How are you guys feeling?
Well, of course, losing this game, it hurt. It hurt us all. But the season isn't over yet. We have more games to still play. So we're going to take some time, gather ourselves, gather our thoughts, and then come back and finish out what we tried to start.
Jeff Sabieta, the sports animal in Albuquerque. Shai Murphy was alone tonight down low. Was there anything that she did differently tonight than maybe in the previous games? Because obviously she really took over in the third quarter.
She is a good player. I give her credit. But nothing was really different. It was just trying to play and think of different strategies to get her from steady going down on the post, and I just couldn't get around a way to figure it out.
Obviously 0 points in the first half, but what happened in the second to finish with 14? What sort of clicked for you then?
Got into some trouble, but got chewed out because it was like, what are you doing out here? Go be the best player. So, of course,
we call it motivating. Shai calls it that.
I was very much so motivated to go and play.
Say it much better.
Any more questions for our student athlete? Okay, we thank you. Now we'll take questions for our coach.
Mm-hmm.
Lee Faria, KOB-TV, Albuquerque. Mike, you went zone. I'm just wondering, were you just trying to change it up? What was the thinking?
Well, they had drove it by us and made 6 consecutive layups, and I just wanted to. I want them to make a different shot, so they did. They made a 3. So it was different. We couldn't guard them. I mean, we. I don't know if it's we couldn't or we wouldn't, but we didn't guard them. And, I mean, we threw everything. I mean, we tried to trap them in the half court. We played zone. We played man. I mean, we played everything we got. Couldn't guard them.
Mike, on the offensive side, obviously shots weren't falling. Did they do anything? There were a lot of open shots, but a lot of contested shots. Did you think about – I mean, you are who you are, right? So I guess you get to this point. What can you do on a night when your shot's falling, and do you figure at some point we're going to start making shots? Like, what's your mindset as you're going through it?
Yeah, well, it's different because last night we weren't making threes. So we started attacking the basket. And against that team, against San Diego State, who pressures you and gets up there, you can attack the basket and get on the free throw line and get in the paint. There are no other shots available when you play Colorado State. I mean, they've got 2 people sitting in the paint, okay? So if the people they're not guarding don't make shots, you can't win. Now, I don't know. I mean, it looks ugly when you don't, clearly, and it did tonight. But I don't know. I mean, we've beaten them several times in a row, and unfortunately, when you play in the tournament and you lose it, it seems magnified. But I mean, you have to make shots when those are the ones available.
Shai said we got more games. Is that NIT? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah,
What are we looking
that's
at?
what it'll be. I mean, I don't know when we'll find out, but I mean, we'll play unless something bizarre happens, between now and then. But yeah, I mean, we will have that opportunity.